Yeah, I'm vice president of a general contracting business, and we got 21 employees, and we do about $10 million in revenue per year.
Good for you.
I'm wondering how I can manage employee time off that goes beyond the allotted amount of PTO with our expectations to be results oriented.
Help me what you're talking about. Why would they want time off beyond PTO?
Well, they take unpaid time off beyond their PTO allotment.
Who said they could do that?
I guess we didn't say they couldn't.
Oh.
We want to be generous.
It's not generous. You can't get your work done because they're not at work.
Sure.
I mean, that's we give people all kinds of time off around here beyond their allotted PTO, but it goes before our HR committee, and the HR committee decides if this is an act of grace. Like, I've got one lady that's getting cancer treatments right now. Well, she's got a lot of extra time, and it's paid time off. It's not unpaid.
Yep.
I don't do unpaid time off because I want to take a vacation and I've used up my PTO. You need to be at work. That's why we hired you, to get the work done. And so we just don't do that. I mean, occasionally we do, but it's very rare. So I kind of work when I want to. That's like a part-time job or a contractor or something. And if you want to do that, you need to go work as a part-time job or a contractor somewhere. But here, we hired you for this salary amount, and we need the work done. So I just don't want to come to work today. Or we're going on a fishing trip after I used up my PTO. No, that's not really a thing we do here.
Yeah, the PTO is, we give 3 weeks of PTO. We used to do sick leave and vacation leave, but we didn't want to manage
the difference, so you just lumped it all in together. Most people have. Right. We have too. Yeah, we don't have anything except PTO. And we're generous with the PTO. I forget what it is right now, but it's a bunch. And, but if I don't mind people having time off, that's not the point. But sometimes what we've run into is people don't manage their year very well. Mm-hmm. And they nickel and dime their way through the PTO, and then they look up and go, but I've got a vacation planned. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess you do. It's going to be a long one. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. But it's tempting, It's like you think about it. It does go through your mind.
Right.
Yeah. So, I think you got to set your expectations at the higher.
Sure.
And if you reset expectations after the whole group's been doing one thing and you go, hey, guys, we've been pretty lax on this and we're not going to be anymore because we're not getting our work done because we're a results-oriented organization. We can't get our work done if you're not at work. And so you can't just take time off beyond PTO. The only time you can do that is some kind of an emergency situation that is approved, and we may approve it to be paid if it's a situation where we're extending grace. But we're not going to just take time off. Now, there's things under the Family Leave Act that you're required to do that.
Yep.
That's not what I'm talking about. You have to abide by the law on the Family Leave Act. Okay, but I'm talking about somebody just says, I just really don't want to work this week. I can't really go there. So, but I think when you this has been going on a while, and it's kind of become part of the culture. And when you make an announcement, staff meeting, this is what we're doing. Guys, it's getting out of control, so we're going to have to tighten it up. We are now on a PTO only time off, with the exception of you get approval from me. And I'll give you approval paid or unpaid, depending on what the situation is. But I'll go ahead and forewarn you, we're not doing a bunch of unpaid for miscellaneous stuff. We're doing unpaid according to FMLA. That's all. And we're doing paid if there's a situation where you've got a problem in your family. You just came back off a 2-week vacation, and then 3 weeks later, your grandmother passed away and you want to go to the funeral for 2 days. I'll help you with that, okay? We're kind about that. And we may send flowers to the funeral home. We love our people. We're not mean to our people. But I just want to, I just came off vacation, and I think I want another one. No. And I don't really care if I get paid or not. That means I've hired the wrong person.
Okay.
How much of that do you have out of 21 people?
In 2024, it was 4 salaried employees, and in 25, I'm anticipating 5 will go beyond. They're spending too fast. On PTO.
Their budget is going. Okay, and do they fall in a particular category of job description? Are they all somethings?
Nope. Various different positions within the company, but tends to be younger people.
Yeah, that's what we run into.
Generational.
That's what we run
thing.
into. Yeah. And I want to work from home instead, so I'll just quit. And okay, we work from work, so you'll just have to, I'm sorry about that, but yeah. And so, yeah, that's one of the areas we're running into it most. And some of it has to do with work ethic.
Yeah, and it seems like it's an entitlement to more time off.
Yeah. Like you think you're French or something. Yeah.
Plus the 6 holidays, and we give Christmas Eve and Friday after Thanksgiving.
Oh, we do all that, and then we give extra time at 4th of July. We do extra time on this and that. We're very generous, and then on top of that, we still get people that just don't want to come to work. So yeah, it doesn't happen much, but it's enough that you can tell I'm somewhat aggravated about it. But yeah, like you are. So I don't know. 4 out of 21. Do you address the whole company, or do you just address it to them?
Yeah, we've been trying to be generous.
No, I'm not being generous. I'm saying one off. Pull the 4 in one at a time and go, not doing this.
Sure.
Okay. When your time runs out, you're going to have to wait till your renewal date to take time off. Well, I'll just take it unpaid. No, you don't understand. We don't do unpaid time off anymore. You need to know that. Yeah. And then you could just make a gentle, general announcement to the whole company. Hey, guys, manage your PTO carefully, because we're not doing any unpaid time off except for family emergencies or FMLAs.
Sure.
And so other than that, you're going to be at work. So y'all need to manage this pretty careful. And then I'd probably have a more detailed one-off conversation with these 4. And we definitely are going to address it in private with the individual. We're definitely going to do that if we see there's a problem or whatever. But I'll tell you, the instances we've had that are not aggravating are ones, and we do extend grace there, like I said, is where they just used up their last PTO, they got 4 months left, and then something bad happens in their family. And they do need to go to a funeral, or they do need to take, the husband is diagnosed with a brain tumor or something, and they've got to take some time off. That's going to be paid time off as an act of grace from people who love you that happen to also employ you. That's the way that's going to be. That's different than, I'm just sloppy, immature, and don't have any work ethic.
Right.
And if that's the case, you're just not going to be here, because you don't be here anyway much. So it's okay. It's going to work out for you. And pretty much once I set that, they'll usually exit and go do some work from home thing within about 6 months. They won't stay.
Sure.
Because I want more flexibility and work-life balance. Translation, I want to be paid for 8 hours from working from home while I really only work about 4. That's what's the problem with the work from home is the productivity goes off the cliff. The number of people that actually work the number of hours they're paid for when they work from home is close to 0. So no one does. They're too busy making a burrito for the dog. I mean, it's just, it's nuts. So anyway, that's the same category of what you're dealing with. It's the same place you're finding this. So they may need to get one of those jobs if that's the flexibility they're looking for, but I don't have one of those jobs. So I don't have one of those. Well, I want a job that does that. I'm sorry, I don't have one of those. I want a job that has, I'm sorry, I don't have one of those. This is the job I've got. And if you want to be here, this is how we do it. And so if you want to be a we, this is what we do. It's a good question, Chris. I like it. Thanks for letting me discuss it with you. I think you're going to handle it well. You sound like a very solid, mature leader. And I'm probably going to have one-off discussions with each of the 4 and then a general reset with the whole company, let everybody know the information. Might even just send out a real brief email. Hey, guys, just be aware. A couple folks had trouble managing their PTO, and I want to make sure everybody's on notice that this is where we are. And then it's in writing, and just put that in the HR file and go on with your life. That's how it works, the whole thing. So good stuff. Hey, man, appreciate you calling. That's good. You're a good guy. You're going to be a great leader. You already are a great leader. You're doing a good job. Very cool.